Imagine a dimension where reality shifts, a maze of endless rooms and corridors known as the Infinity Castle. Suddenly, portals rip open across the anime multiverse, and 10 of the most infamous villains find themselves trapped inside. We've got Musen, Sukuna, Frieza, Aizen, Madara, Monster Garou, Meruem, Father, Akaza, and even Dabi. The rules are simple, the castle's layout is always changing, and its challenges adapt to whoever is inside. The only goal, escape. Who gets out the fastest? Let's find out. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Dabi. As soon as he appears, he unleashes his cremation quirk, engulfing entire rooms in scorching blue flames. The heat is so intense it melts the very walls around him, but this is the Infinity Castle. For every wall he turns to ash, a new one materializes in its place, perfectly solid and cool to the touch. He tries to burn a straight path, but the hallways just keep extending, twisting into an endless labyrinth. The sheer scale of the castle begins to drain his stamina. After just 3 hours of non-stop burning, Dabi collapses from exhaustion, completely trapped and unable to produce another flicker of flame. The castle simply outlasts him. Next up, at number 9, is the powerhouse demon, Akaza. Wasting no time, he unleashes his destructive death techniques. His speed is incredible. He smashes through walls with his bare fists, each punch a sonic boom that shatters the structure around him. He's a blur of motion, a living wrecking ball carving a path forward. But the castle is smarter than that. It begins to anticipate his movements. Just as he breaks through one wall, the corridor ahead shifts, redirecting him. He runs in what he thinks is a straight line, only to find himself back where he started, facing the same broken wall. The castle plays with him, turning his own speed against him, leading him in circles until he's hopelessly lost. After 10 hours, Akaza is still punching, still running, but going nowhere. At number 8, we have the original homunculus, Father from Fullmetal Alchemist. His approach is far more strategic. He doesn't just destroy, he creates. Using his advanced alchemy, he transmutes the environment around him. He reshapes stone pathways, turns solid floors into stairs, and creates doors where there were none. It seems like he has complete control over the maze, but the castle has its own rules. As soon as he moves on, every section he meticulously altered reverts to its original form. The door he created vanishes, the stairs flatten back into a solid floor. It's a constant battle of creation and uncreation. Father pours more and more energy into his alchemy, but the castle's will is absolute. After 12 hours of this futile effort, his energy is depleted, and he's left stranded in a structure that refuses to be tamed. Coming in at number 7 is the king of the Chimera Ents, Meruem. His intellect is off the charts. He doesn't use brute force or special powers, he uses his mind. Every trap the castle throws at him, he outsmarts. He quickly recognizes patterns in the shifting rooms and begins to map the entire layout in his head. His memory is flawless. He navigates the maze with near-perfect precision, avoiding dead ends and predicting changes before they happen. He's so close, he can almost feel the exit just around the corner. But then, the castle pulls its ultimate trick. He enters a long corridor that seems to lead to freedom, but it's a loop. The floor resets, teleporting him back to the beginning of the hallway. He's mentally and physically trapped. After a full day of this torturous game, even Meruem's genius mind can't find a way out. At number 6, we have the hero hunter himself, Monster Garou. For him, the Infinity Castle isn't a prison, it's a training ground. Every challenge, every trap, every impossible room just pushes him to evolve. A room fills with poison gas. He adapts and develops an immunity. Walls close in to crush him. He becomes strong enough to hold them apart. His power grows exponentially with every passing moment. He's no longer just trying to escape, he's fighting the castle itself. His blows are so powerful they shake the entire dimension. He's a force of nature, a monster that gets stronger with every obstacle, but the castle is infinite. Garou survives for 3 whole days, his power reaching godlike levels, but he can't find the end. The maze is simply too vast for even his limitless potential to conquer. Now we're entering the top 5. At number 5, the legendary ninja Madara Uchiha. He doesn't bother with walking through corridors. He immediately activates his perfect Susanoo, a colossal armored titan that towers over the castle's rooms. With a single swing of its sword, it carves a path through dozens of walls. He then takes to the air, flying above the shifting maze, looking for a direct route out. It seems like a foolproof plan, but the castle is a three-dimensional, reality-bending entity. As he flies, new ceilings and walls materialize out of thin air, blocking his path. Entire sections of the castle reorganize in mid-air to box him in. It's like trying to fly through a storm of moving buildings. For one full week, Madara battles the structure, but every path he creates is instantly sealed. At number 4, we have the Master of Deception, Aizen. He doesn't fight the castle, he manipulates it. Using the absolute hypnosis of his Kyoku Sugetsu, he places the castle itself under an illusion. The traps misfire, the shifting walls move to his advantage, and the deadly puzzles solve themselves. He walks through the maze as if it's welcoming him. But as he delves deeper, Aizen makes a startling discovery. The Infinity Castle isn't just a place, it's a sentient being with its own consciousness. A place of infinite potential and power. And escape is no longer his goal, he sees an opportunity. Why leave when you can rule? Aizen chooses to stay, not as a prisoner, but as a new master. He begins the process of subjugating the castle's consciousness to make it his own personal domain. We're down to the final 3. Coming in at an incredible number 3 is the galactic tyrant, Frieza. He has no time for puzzles or strategy. His solution is pure, overwhelming power. He fires a death beam, and a room is vaporized. The castle instantly replaces it. He gets angrier, unleashing a barrage of energy blasts that obliterate an entire wing of the castle. But new structures appear just as fast. Frustrated, he transforms into his golden form and channels all his might into a single, massive ki blast. The explosion is so immense it tears a hole not just in the castle, but in the fabric of the dimension itself. For a moment, he sees the outside world. The castle scrambles to repair the damage, but Frieza is too fast. After 2 weeks of relentless destruction, he creates an exit through sheer force and escapes, leaving a trail of cosmic chaos behind him. But even Frieza's escape wasn't the fastest. At number 2, we have the progenitor of all demons, Musen Kibitsuji. The moment he appears in the Infinity Castle, something strange happens. He takes a step, and a door opens for him. He turns a corner, and the path clears. The castle, which fought so hard against everyone else, seems to be actively avoiding him. Musen quickly realizes the truth. This castle was created by one of his own subordinates, Nakimi. It responds to his presence, his very will. The maze rearranges itself not to trap him, but to guide him. The endless corridors become a direct path to the exit. He doesn't run, he doesn't fight, he simply walks. Effortlessly, Musen strolls out of the Infinity Castle, not as an escapee, but as a king leaving his palace. And that brings us to our number 1, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna. When Sukuna enters, the Infinity Castle goes into overdrive. It recognizes the immense cursed energy radiating from him and throws its most devious, most lethal challenges his way. Rooms transform into deadly traps, ancient curses materialize from the shadows, and the very geometry of the space tries to tear him apart. But Sukuna just laughs. This isn't a prison to him. It's an amusement park. He leisurely strolls through, dissecting every trap with his techniques, cutting down every entity that appears, and reveling in the chaos. He's not trying to escape, he's enjoying the challenge. Finally, he reaches the heart of the castle and looks upon its sentient core. He doesn't ask to leave, he doesn't try to control it. He simply declares, "This will be my new domain," and the Infinity Castle, a dimension that trapped gods and monsters, bows to him. It doesn't just let him go, it becomes his. So what do you think of our list? Now that the villains have had their turn, who should we throw into the Infinity Castle next? A team of heroes, a group of all-powerful gods? Or maybe the most popular anime protagonists? Let me know your best ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic anime showdowns. Thanks for watching.